So basically, the role of Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador is to grow.
How does one become a MLSA now? Like earlier, there was a different application process.
Earlier, it was a very different process.
What are the opportunities one can get by becoming an MLS? Some benefits I like to add is recently they started a mentorship program, right?
By doing this, you will be getting into the beta level. It's very easy for all these students.
It can be really hard to talk to people and interact with other people. Hats off to you.
So what differentiates that the core MLSA gets more benefits.
Can you please explain what is MVP?
Microsoft MVP is Microsoft most valuable professions. You will be getting chance to meet all the MVP across the globe at Microsoft office at USA.
This podcast, we will be discussing a lot about things related to MLS only, about the program, what are the requirements, and you are a gold MLSA, right?
Yeah.
So we will be asking about your journey, like how it is like to be gold, and what are the requirements, what are the benefits of being a gold MLSA as well. And this conversation will be really helpful for the people who are new to MLSA and or who wants to know more about this program, like what it is and how to apply, right? So to start with, what's the role of Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador?
Okay, so basically the role of Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador is to grow. Okay, so what happened now is MLSA, like Microsoft is helping students to grow. Okay, not in academics, but also in other activities. Like CSE students are more focused on the coding, but Microsoft is providing platform for all the tech enthusiasts. Okay, it not cover only CSE, it cover all the branches of not technical also and non-technical also. Okay, so basically the role of MLSA is to learn with the Microsoft technologies and just create a content on the same, which they can give and share with their friends and all, so that they can learn with their content by the help of Microsoft technology. Okay, so basically, everyone being a MLSA, I feel that lots of students ask me that is MLSA is all about the conducting events, but it's not true, because if you are a MLSA, the role is bigger than conducting an event. Okay, so you don't need to conduct only events. You can create your own content also, which you can publish on Microsoft blogs. Okay, and not only that, you can take a mentorship session with the Microsoft professionals also. So, and basically the role is to learn from Microsoft technologies and to make and to teach everyone with the Microsoft technologies. So basically, this is the role according to me.
That's great. And why did you become an MLSA?
My journey is when I was in first year. So basically, what happens is I got to know about the platform known as LinkedIn. So at that time, LinkedIn was very new to me. Okay, so everyone was telling it's like a Facebook. You can like a post and all. So, but later on, I learned that it's not a Facebook, but it is more than a Facebook in your professional life. So I explored lots of things on LinkedIn. So, and I was scrolling when I was scrolling and found that when a post of Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador, he was receiving a swag kit, and he was just display the post. Okay, from that I just go to the website and read all the documents and requirements. Okay, so that's how my journey started, and I just applied this because I'm really tech enthusiast and wanted to get into the Microsoft. Okay, because from childhood I have using laptop, and in laptop there is Windows. So Windows is of Microsoft, and the Office 365 is of Microsoft. Okay, so this is how I explain the things in their applications. This is why I want to become MLSA, and this in the first apply I was get into the MLSA in my very first year.
That's great. Like you were in your first year and doing those things. Like, yeah, that's great. And how does one become a MLSA now? Like earlier, there was a different application process, right? But nowadays, they do like you have to go on Discord and you have to do certain things. Can you please explain that?
Hmm. Earlier, what happens is there was an application in which there was basically 3 questions in which you have to give answers of 2 questions, and one question you have to make a video. Okay, so from January 2024, they have changed the entire application process. Okay, so now the big dramatic change is application has been converted to registrations. Okay, so now if you will be registering from their website of MLSA, you will be getting a Discord link on your mail ID to join the Discord server. And from joining the Discord server, you have 3 paths. What happens is you have to choose any of the 3 paths. Okay, first one is community influencer, second one is community builder, and third one is startup advocates. Okay, so in community influencer, what you have to do, you have to basically you will be receiving your contributor ID, which is like something we can link with like a referral link like things. Okay, so in community influencer, you have to share the Microsoft content. Okay, you have to show them that you are a community influencer, and if you are sharing anything on your socials or anywhere else, you are getting noticed. So that's the way the community influencer they want as MLSA. So this is the first path in which you have to share their content on your any socials or groups, in which you have to bring 2,000 unique visitors. Okay, so after which you will be appointed as a MLSA, like new MLSA. Earlier it was a very different process. And next is community builders. Okay, so community builders is like you are creating something. Okay, so if you are like they will be providing some cloud skill challenges to you, and you have to like share with your groups and socials, and you have to get completed 1500 cloud modules. Basically all the things will be explained in your application, so you will be getting like feeling very easy to get like all the things, like all the things are mentioned on the Discord server as well. So you have to complete 1500 cloud skill challenge modules for community builders. And the last one is startup advocates, as Microsoft supporting and like promoting the Microsoft Startup Hub. So everyone knows that startup Microsoft Founders Hub is like if anyone wants to start with their like startups, so they can apply to the Microsoft Founders Hub. Okay, so in the third path, which is startup advocates, in that path, what students have to do, basically they have to refer 30 students, like 30 applications of Microsoft Founders, and with using their contributor ID, and using that the applications they have to complete 30 30 applications of Microsoft Founders. So after the 30 applications, they will be getting into the Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador. This is like very a new process to ourselves also, like, and it is very critical. So you can explore all the details on Discord as well.
Okay. Earlier it used to be like quite easy. Now it is like really bit hard for the new student.
Yeah, no, for new students it will be hard, but like for the students who are like involved in the community as well, that step will be easy, because if they have a community of 2,000 students, so this will be very easy for them. But it will be difficult for the students who are not involved in the community before.
Like who wants to start new, who wants to explore things, they have to like start from the beginning.
Yeah, that will be difficult for them.
Okay, so what are the requirements to become an MLS?
Basically, the requirements is very easy. Like, basically, the first requirement, which is very like necessary, you must have the age criteria. Like your age should be above than 16. So the basically first one is this criteria, and second one is you must be enrolled in any institutes, colleges, and schools. The rest of the things does not matter that you are coming from technical, non-technical background. This does not matter.
So basically, like if someone who is not from the technical background, he or she can also apply to the program.
Yeah, surely. Basically, I have seen, like before me, there was a gold MLSA who was coming from MBA background, and he was gold, and he was from out of the India. But I was very fascinated at how MBA student is a gold now. So that's like encouraged me to apply in this program also.
This program, like every time I hear about this, I feel more and more like happy that I enrolled in this. I am the part of the community. And what are the opportunities one can get by becoming an MLS?
Okay, so like opportunities are used, like there are use opportunities which student can grab, but I have seen some students like they are not grabbing the opportunities, but they are giving lots of opportunities, starting from your swag kit, starting from your mentorship sessions, and starting from your like a basic Microsoft account. This all the benefits you will be getting when you are inside the Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadors. Let me explain the few basic benefits which I thought which is great. Firstly is a LinkedIn Premium, which is a quite great nowadays because because I am in final year and I required LinkedIn Premium for applying in jobs and all. Okay, and they provide also a LinkedIn Learning Premium also. From that you can get on to the courses and all. Okay, and basic things, they all used to provide the Microsoft 365 account with 1 TB of OneDrive, like there will be storage, and basically all the things are covered inside the alpha, beta, and all the milestones. We can read out the steps which is given on the Discord and their ambassadors website as well. One thing I would like to mention here, that you will be getting continuous support from Microsoft professionals, which is a great thing. Okay, because in this nowadays you need a mentor to proceed with your idea or proceed with your startups and any of the courses and all. So they mentor you very well. Like you will be getting mentorship from Microsoft professionals. Okay, so these are the benefits, which is like very good to me. Like where I like very much. These are all the benefits.
Some benefits I like to add is recently they started a mentorship program, right? Like where beta MLSs can mentor alpha MLSs.
Yeah.
And I got a chance to speak with someone from Sri Lanka as well. And we had a conversation, quite a long conversation. We talk about random stuff as well, or stuff about MLSA as well. And basically he's now my friend, right? So they are providing opportunities to like help students become friends with different like people from different countries.
Yeah. In this, you will be getting networking opportunities throughout the globe, not only your country, throughout the globe. Basically, at last, when I was checking, there is like more than 4,000 or 5,000 student members across the globe who are currently MLSA. So you can imagine that you will be getting to interact with all of the students like all around the globe, which is a very big thing. Networking is very important in this.
It is a huge opportunity for the students. For the next question, can you specify any impacts like which MLSA does? What is the impact of this program?
Okay, so basically impact of this program is that you will be getting chance to build leadership qualities in you. The biggest impact which I have taken from the MLSA is networking, collaboration, and learning. The three things I have been like learning. The learning is very important because Microsoft Technologies is used in itself. Because from starting from cloud to Windows, there are lots of the learning paths which you can learn. And the one thing you mentioned also, the networking opportunities is very used across the globe. So this all the impacts which you can create, and this will impact your resume also when you are applying for any job or internships.
One will get confident as well, like he or she, if
Yeah.
he had spoken to many people around the globe, so the
Mhm.
communication skills also improve very much, right?
Yeah, communication skills also improves, and you will be getting to know many new things also.
Like they help in technical as well and self-help, right?
Yeah, non-technical as well, because you will be getting a friend, as you have said that you have got a friend from Sri Lanka.
And I want to ask you about the town hall meetings as well. Like Microsoft conducts monthly town hall meetings with all the members, right? So we can speak directly with the director as well of the MLSA.
Yeah. So, because our director is Pablo, and he is very active in inside the community, and he always eager to help the fellow student ambassadors who are like-minded and want to create an impact on the community.
Can you explain the Microsoft tiers, Microsoft Learn student ambassador tiers like Alpha, Beta, and Gold?
Okay. So basically, talking about these three tiers, it was earlier, like before January 2024. There was to use three parts, like three milestone, you can say, alpha, beta, and gold. But now, what they have done, uh, from January 2024, they have removed the first, which is alpha. They have removed the first milestone, so you will be get into the MLSA as a new MLSA, and then you will be directly promoted to beta milestone and then to gold. Okay. So for getting into the MLSA as the new MLSA, I have discussed the process like Discord and all. Okay. And if you are getting promoted to beta, so you have to conduct one event on the Microsoft technologies, and all the rules and all guidelines will be given to you in our all the documents. And by doing this, you will be getting into the beta level. It's very easy for all these students who are just beginner and want to create an impact on the community. Okay. So basically they want to see that how they impact you are creating to your community as well. Okay. So for conducting this event, you will be getting to beta level, and from in beta you will be getting this all the swags and benefits which is mentioned. And for getting into the goal, which is the highest milestone in this community, it's very not tough, but it's very critical process to getting into the goal. For getting into the goal, you have to be active in the community.
Okay. And any tips for the student applying to become an MLSA?
Okay, the tips I will be giving, before the tips I was giving, because the entire process has been changed now. So earlier I was to give that be natural in the video and all, but that the entire process is changed now. So now what I can say that you have to say if you are choosing any path like Cloud Skill Challenge or like startup advocates and community influencer and all. So what you can do, just share the Microsoft technologies in your connections on a regular basis. That will help you to get into the program early, because they will be noticing that how visitors you are getting. So this is how you can get into the MLSA now.
And one thing I like to add is, while you are sharing the Microsoft links, you should add your contributor ID along with the link as well, so that they can keep the track of visitors you are generating.
This all the things which is mentioned on the website as well. Like you have how you have to use contributor ID.
And for now, how does MLSA program connect students with the tech industry?
Okay, so if you are want to build any technical things, if you want to start your startups and all, and if you want to do projects, okay, and if you have some ideas, so you can just get into the ambassadors AI projects. Okay, by which if your projects is or startup idea is up to the mark to the Microsoft professionals, so the best projects will be mentored by Microsoft professionals. Okay, and it will be supported to like participate in the Imagine Cup. Okay, so this is how they can connect with the technical industries.
Can you please specify what is the Imagine Cup?
Okay, so Imagine Cup is basically like a hackathon type of thing. Okay, in which all the young minds came into it. Uh, in which like you have, if you have any idea, you can just apply to the. Basically, they have themes in which you have to apply. Okay, so the Ambassador AI projects and Imagine Cup is same, but what different is the Ambassador AI projects is for MLSs and Imagine Cup is for all the all the students.
Mhm. Okay. And for now, how was your journey? Like from starting in the first year and now you are in final year. How has your journey? How has MLSC shaped you as a person? How much did you learn about the technical world, your skills, how much they improve? Can you share about that?
Yes, sure. Like in very first year when had applied, I was no idea how to get interact with other people. Like I was I was very introvert and was not able to like talk with people face to face as we are talking now. Okay, so I was very introvert at that time. But the things gonna a bit change when I just when I spent 1 month, yeah, 1 or 2 months I spent as a new MLSA. Then things got changed. Like I have to get into the beta milestone, and for that I have to conduct event. And for that, I thought that it should be a great event because I should be on my camera should be on. Like I can influence the other people. So for that duration, I learned a lot of things, like how to talk with the people and how to interact with the people and how to make an influence on the community. Okay, so basically, what happens? I basically learn the things from the Microsoft and teach to the people in my event, in my very first event, which I have conducted ever in my life. Okay, so in that event, and that event was great as success because it was hit like approx 100 participants and registrations was up to 250 plus. So I was shocked that it was a great event for me. It was my first event and it was a great success. So this is how the first part, from that I got a change, the big change in me. So after that, I used to conduct events on the regularly basis and interact with lots of people. Like I co-hosted lots of events also during my journey, and I just not only online, I got interacted online, but I also get into the meeting in offline mode also, like MLS's meetups, okay, holding around my cities. So I get into that and I just interact with other peoples for networking and all. So this impacted me a lot. And after spending 1 year actively in the community, I thought that I should be applied for gold. And successfully, I like after 1 year, in my very first nominations, I was promoted as well. So this is how my journey started from new to the gold.
It is really inspiring to listen to your journey from like your introvert person. It can be really hard to talk to people and interact with other people. Hats off to you.
So from that, I am now what I am like. The I can now talk with any people.
That's great. And for the next part, I want to ask question related to gold MLS only, the gold tier, because it sounds really, you know, it has impact in it. Like you are a gold MLS, and want to ask you about what's the difference between gold and other tiers.
Okay, so basically, what happens is in MLSA they want to know how much active you are and how much you are contributing to the community. Okay, and the durations matters because I have seen many people or many students like they want to get into the program for swags and all. Okay, so they they just reach beta and get swags and just become inactive. Okay, so that's a very big fault, like you can say, in the students, because if they want to impact the community, but lots of students just conduct an event, got swags, and just become inactive. So it's not fair. Like it's not fair. You have to be active in a community. You have to contribute to the community. By doing this, you will be on learning, and you will be adding to the skills. Okay. So what differentiates that the gold MLSA gets more benefits. Like we get to speak in many of the events, like many of the you can say reactor events, Microsoft reactor events, and we get lots of opportunities. Like we can just mentor in Imagine Cup as well, and we get also like leading the AI projects, which I have told, like Microsoft used to conduct Microsoft AI projects. So by becoming gold, you will be getting chance to lead all these MLSs as well. Okay, so gold MLSs are basically leaders of all like MLSs. So basically, they lead the MLSA community, and this is all the benefits you will be getting. Some mentorship session you will be getting from your Microsoft professionals as well. And one more thing I would like to mention is you will be getting a chance to become MVP, Microsoft MVP as well. So this is the best benefit which I think for the gold.
Can you please explain what is MVP?
Microsoft MVP is Microsoft most valuable professions. Who like Microsoft MVP is basically you can get into the Microsoft MVP if you are contributing to Microsoft technology from since last 1 year. Okay, if you are contributing to any technology since last 1 year or like last 2-3 years, you will be, and you have to fill a nomination form. You will be getting to Microsoft MVP. Which MLS gold MLSA used to get nominations by like Microsoft professionals. So it's very easy for gold MLSA to become Microsoft MVP. One more thing, you will be getting to you will be, if you are a Microsoft MVP, you will be getting a chance to visit offline. In offline mode, you will be getting chance to meet all the MVP across the globe at Microsoft office at USA.
And I think I have asked most of the questions which are important for the student who want to get into MLSA, who want to know more about the program. And this podcast can be really helpful to them, right?
Yes, yeah. So, and a big thanks to you for inviting me for this podcast. And I was looking forward to contribute more to your like commitments and all.
And I really thank you for replying to my message and agreeing to come on my podcast as a guest and providing a valuable knowledge to the students. Thank you.